Hi everybody, welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
I'm Deepa.
And it's kind of a bit of a housekeeping night. I said it wasn't going to be a drinking night, but then Deepa's brought 2 drinks up to give me a little blind challenge. So who's in? It's going to be quiet. There won't be many people in for this one. Hey, Wheels is in. Too Slow is in. Caleb. And Travis M, Sasha, Jason. Cheers all. Well, I wonder what Deepa's given me. What we're actually going to be doing tonight, just so you know. Hey Aaron, just popped in there. Is we're just going to be talking through the new bottles that we're going to be putting in. You know the spreadsheet. You can all see it. We've been getting through them fast enough that we are below 100. Yes, I think we're at 97 blind bottles at the moment. So there's about 97 on the shelf. You can start to see a few gaps appearing. It's like, right, I'm just going to put a ton in. We've actually got, I think, 58 bottles going in. So it'll just be a little parade of bottles. But who else is in? Whiskey Music, Jason Coates, Rostislav, Mark, Eric. Evening, everybody. So you've brought me a blind challenge.
For fun.
Normally, if Deepa picks a bottle, I immediately think, well, it's going to be in the top 10 somewhere. But if she wants me to drink it, maybe it's not in the top 10. Are you planning to drink this as well?
No, I'm not.
Let's have a little first impression. Oh, sweet, fruity. Quite strong ABV, maybe. Oh, a little spicy on that. That's nice. Oh, a bit darker fruit, but no peat in either one, I don't think. Oh, you're not supposed to give me clues. A little more herbal spice to that. Oh, they're both quite herbal spice. Ooh. All right, I'm going to just go for a sip. Let's see. Oh, it's going to get so hot in this room tonight. It's already hot.
I got on a fire everywhere. You can take it down.
Quite an oaky finish after a fruity start. Not that high ABV. Is it on the shelf? Well, don't look. I'll see where you're looking.
It should be somewhere. Yes.
Okay, it should be somewhere. I'm guessing it's a independent bottle. Could be one of those. Could be Tobamori 22. All right. Ooh, a bit more perfume, this one. Now I'm getting distracted. We're supposed to be showing bottles. Not much stronger. A bit more grassy. Okay. I will have a think about that. And we'll come back. Who else is in? Oh, let's see. Caleb, Zach, Donna Pass. Hey, Tim. Hope the Benromach cask strength batch 1 makes it in. It will be there, Tim. It will be in. Going well here. Just a bit jealous of all the whiskey I don't have. Jason. That's pretty funny. Right. Here we go then. Now, a lot of these, like, Deepa's going to hold up pictures. There we go. Maybe, I was going to do this, but I don't think we have to, do we? A lot of these have been trade samples, like what Tim was just talking about, where only this bottle is, that's all we have. So, Nika Yoichi, technically we have tasted this in our blind challenge. Aaron, Ardmore, 20-year-old. Ardmore is still right up here. Ooh, no peat. So that, looking forward to that one. Official bottle of Ardmore is going in. Ardbeg Drum. Another sharing bottle. Just the 46% version for that one. A Longmorn, an old malt cask Longmorn. This one's from Scotty Y, 54.9%. I've always wondered about unpeated Kalila, and this is the 18-year-old version. Wow, this is almost 60%. Let's see. Eric is saying it's hard not to get distracted with whiskey poured in front of you to taste. Yes. So easy to drink at 57.9%.
Oh, Mick is just starting knees.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, Mick.
Hi, Meg. How's life in Ingerland? Nice to see you in here. Cheers. Meg, we just sent 3 bottles to Chris and Simon. Craigellachie 13, Bunnahavn 12, and what was the other one we sent?
Clynelish.
Oh yeah, Clynelish 14. So you'll have to get over and have a taste. Oh, that's oh, you're literally saying that. I haven't even read your message. We love the 3 bottles you sent. Oh, drank them all. Oh, very good. They only
just starting with there.
they only arrived this morning.
The fat out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan's in. Hey, Phil and Deepa. Been on a YouTube pub crawl for 6 hours. Oh, you're getting rowdy over there, Alan. Okay, let's keep going. We'll be here all night. Amrut Intermediate Sherry at 57%. What's next? Ben Roman. Here it is, Tim. See, I've even got Tim written down here. Yeah. So that is your Ben Romack batch 1, 57.9%. An easy drinking 57, you say. Deanston 10, PX. Some of these pictures might not be wrong because it was a bit of a rush job today. This one's from Louis, 57.5. Ooh, 22-year-old Bruichladdich is going in. This one would be from Mike, I'm pretty sure. 46%, but at 22 years old. Rock Oyster, and an Island Blend. Aaron, Jura, Isla and Orkney. Wow, it's quite a bit in there. 46.8% going in.
Blend, I think.
Yeah, it's a blend. Sean,
Ooh.
one of your red spots.
I'm not trying any spot.
Will be going in.
Ooh.
And also from Sean, Redbreast 21. We'll just keep going. The line is... Here's another one from Sean. Glenturret, 34-year-old Alexander Murray. Alexander Murray, I mean, this was only $170 for a 34-year-old whiskey. Another one from Sean. Wow, we traded a lot with Sean. Cavalan Solist Vino Barrique. I've heard good things about this one. A young whiskey, 57.1%. Yes. Actually, no, this is the Fino.
Oh.
But this is Lefroy Cartius at 51.8%. Right, back to the chat. Let's see, what am I missing? Nice unpeated Kalila, Aaron is saying. Oh, you've been watching that. Let me go down one at a time, otherwise I'll miss people. Hey guys, Lucky is in. Oh no, it was Bruce. Bruce has picked it. I thought Lucky that was your bottle on the shelf. Meg, oh, we're all watching. Are you actually drinking some of the whiskey that we sent? Oh no, there's none left. Give us a quick review. What do you think between the 3? Craigellachie, Bunna or Clynelish?
What you prefer?
That Deanston 10 is wonderful, Aaron is saying. Ooh, fantastic. Deanston PX. Yeah, that was from Luis, I think. Would love to try the Laddie 22. So would we. How long will it be before they show up? Just think about it. If we have 150 whiskies in, we're doing 2 a week. Could be a while, couldn't it? Too much goodness. Francois, how are you doing? Nice to see you in here. Drinking any whiskey? Caleb, let's see. Poured the sample of Auchentoshan 21 you sent and blind tasted against the budget Nast's American Oak with some friends. 3 for 3, enjoyed the budget better. That doesn't surprise me at all. I had a little sip on the American Oak, which is much lighter and easier to drink, isn't it? And that 21-year-old goes woody very quickly. Yes. I have a plan to blend some of the 21 with some younger and see how that works out. Eric, Phil, you mentioned to me to grab the Craigellachie 13, but have yet to find it locally. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe an online order. Yeah, keep looking. It is worth it. It's a slightly hard to find one, just because the distribution isn't that wide, I think. Mark, not adding bourbon or American whiskey anymore? That's okay, Team Scotch. Well, I think there might be... There's no bourbon, I can say that. Right, shall we keep going? Hang on, let me have a guess at something. Where would I put it on the shelf? Grassy finish. I'm thinking it could be that. Could be the Glenfarclas.
It's old. Oh, yeah.
I think it's old because it's got that oaky finish. Okay, is it over 15 years old? No.
Grassy.
Oh, grassy is a clue. Well, hang on, what's grassy? It's not Craigellachie 13, is it? Deanston. Is it? It's Deanston 12. Well, it's good. I didn't do very well though, did I? Right, moving on. The Jag 18 Sherry Wood. I guess we just stack them in front. I'll get the order right. What's your next one? Springbank! Yay! This one was from Mike as well, Mike Lee. 53.5%. You know Springbank and their pricey bottles? Yeah, $200 worth of Springbank. That's a $12.50 per year at 40 ABV. This one, a lot cheaper. Paul John Brilliance. Just a $60 bottle. But one from India. Sean again. Actually, we split this bottle, didn't we, Sean? Little Mill, 29-year-old old malt cask. A $275 bottle. I think, did we three-way split it, I think. But, you know, only $6.8 per year at 40 ABV. So, quite cheap, really, isn't it? Another oldie. Sean again. Milton Duff, 24, $130. So a very cheap $4.3 per year at 40 ABV. All right, back to the chat for a little bit. Hey, Zach. Donna Pass, finishing the last dram of Alexander Murray Glen Grant 22, second fill bourbon cask. Ooh, sounds nice too. Oh, is Leanne in? Hey, Leanne, did you get our stuff? I see you now. Scotch on the Bayou. Indie Ingot, how are you doing? You need to try an older bottling Cavalan Solist ex-bourbon. It's insanely good. Well, how old is an older Cavalan? 7 years? 8? I mean, we do have there, but that's a 5 or 6 year ex-bourbon, and we do like it. Francois, I have a mini Nika for you. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that picture that you found in the back of a cupboard somewhere. Whiskey Music, half of what you have I've never seen. Someday maybe. Well, some of them are independent bottles, so they are a bit oddball, single casks. Deanston, Eric, did you guess it? Yes. Lucky, okay. Today was a good one. I found a Royal Brackla 16. Ooh, very nice. Tim, let's see. Is that the distillery bottling Le Jag 10? 18. I think so. I know this is the wrong picture. Or it's not a Gordon and MacPhail. No, it's just that this came from Scott. And it's a Linkwood 21, 59.7%. And the only thing I could find online was the signatory, but he says it's a Gordon MacPhail. Anyway, wasn't too expensive, and that signatory would be a lot more expensive, I think. What have you got next? Yellow Spot? 46%. Another from Sean. Sean has supplied a lot. Well, of course, we traded.
Unusual.
Hey, SMWS. This is
our first one.
No, we have some in already. This is a Strathmill 12-year-old at 59.3% from Martin C. A trade with Martin. Hey, Talisker 15. Now this is a special edition. Mike S. provided this one. 57.3% Talisker. $180 bottle. Coming in at $8.4 per year at 40 ABV. Edredauer 10 cask strength sherry. I think this is the right picture. It's a signatory, 59.6%, coming in at $5 per year. Oh, we're actually going quite quick. We're about halfway through. Another SMWS, Glen Lossy, 8-year-old, $100. I see the SMWS bottles come in at about $7 or $8 per year. It is a nice bottle.
I'm looking forward to peat.
Glendronach peated. Have not tried it. Only $50, so that is a cheap one because it's quite a young Glendronach, but Highland peat. Yeah, Alexander Murray supplies quite a lot of cheap bottles to the US. Glen Lossy, 19-year-old, $140, 53%. So that's coming in at $5.5 per year. Let's see, I might be whizzing past things. Let's see. Alan, whiskey friend. I have a sample of the oldest Cavalan. Oh, 13 years is the oldest. Right. Scotland in the Bayou. No. Package. Oh, no package yet. May have taken a nap in the Rockies. Well, I'm sure it will get there. Zach, I found a 2007 Isle of Barley this weekend. It's phenomenal and only paid 75. Yes!
I like that one. That here is the best.
That 07 is well worth it, isn't it? And if you've only just opened it, it's going to get better. In fact, I would say if you have a spare bottle, pour half out and let it sit. Because it is young. It is young. That Talisker is about 58 ABV, I think. Yes, Sasha, it is. Okay, Deanston 12 again. You haven't drunk anything? Now, I'll swap over to the other one. Well, I thought that was old, so I got that completely wrong. Although grassy. Deanston is a grassy malt, isn't it?
Getting a bit sour, but beautiful.
Higher ABV, I think. How high is the Deanston? 46. This is a bit more spirity on my nose, I think. I'm guessing Jura off the nose. Jura 24 could be. I saw Deepa's head change position to look at something else, so I'm thinking it's probably not then. Quite a bit of spice to that. That's okay. We know it's Deanston. We need more space for our bottles. Quite a bit of spice. Finish isn't that long though. I think I preferred the Deanston better.
It's slightly off the shelf.
It's slightly off the shelf.
By the year.
By the year.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It's slightly off the shelf by the year. Does anyone understand?
It's just for year.
So it's not on the shelf.
That year, not on the shelf.
This whiskey is not on the shelf.
No.
Right. But that gives me a clue. Because we tried a Linkwood 21 at 43 ABV. No, it can't be that. Is this 50% or higher? It's a 50. Am I allowed to drink it? Like, meaning we've blind tasted it.
From upper shelf.
Oh, it's from the open shelf. So it's 50 ABV. I'm really confused by it's not on the shelf. It is on the shelf. No. Right. What have I missed in the chat? Ooh. Sweat's rolling in. Let's see. Isla Barley is one I've got to find on my list. Picked up the 11 Isla Barley last week, but haven't opened it yet. Well, the 11 is very good as well. Get it open, Jason. It needs some air. It was a dusty. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Okay, Alan, you need to go for a lie down. You've checked out. Good for you. Love the 2011. Right, moving on. Another Alexander Murray. This one's from Sash. A 43% Glen Keith 21.
Another spot.
Green spot. Is it Sean? It is Sean. $130. This is the Louisville. Sorry. Louisville Barton. 48%. I think we'll just pile up at the front here. We have a Port Charlotte, only 8 years old, CC01, 57%. Another one from Mike. Mike is a bit of a Port Charlotte fan.
Only not the foot butter.
No. Sean again, supplying the Yamazaki 12. Again, technically we have tasted it in our blind lineup. Long Row Red. Okay, Long Row fans, this is the 11 Cab Franc. This one came from Mike. And 55.9%. What does that work out?
Do we have a cover?
No, that is an $8.1 per year bottle. Porterskeg, 10-year-old. But this is the 55.8% version.
It's
the high proof.
And uses it of American.
Yeah. And this one was from Louis, $110. So this is a $7.9 per year. Quite an expensive bottle, but... oh yeah, okay, so we're into real bottles. Okay. Antiquary 12. We picked this one up in New Zealand, a dusty bottle. It's okay, just put it down. A dusty bottle in New Zealand. I traded a bottle of Booker's for it, I think. So that one will be going in. Aaron, 18. I was, I shot an in-store video today. Haven't done that since March. And they still had the Aaron 14 in there for $70. I know a lot of people like that one. This is $110. That's right, just leave it on there. $5.3 per year. The Aaron 18. Oh, I see, it's going to block you. Right. Ardbeg Black. Just the 46% version, but looking forward to that. Let's see, Jason, I haven't been to Fredericksburg in a long time. Never been. Indie Ingot, let us know what you think of the Talisker 15. I got a bottle, but not sure whether to keep it for trading. No, just open it and taste it. You might have a very long wait before we get to it. Eric. There's a bottle from the distillery on the shelf, but that year you were drinking is not on the shelf. I see, you're trying to help here. Yes. The Green Spot just won a spirits competition. Do you put much trust in the spirits competition winnings? Everyone seems to get a gold award. Aaron just did the Long Row Cab Franc in blind tasting and it did extremely well. Oh, good. Scotch in the bio. I think we should all be friends with Mike. Oh, is that yes. Mike and Sean, very good friends. Sunday evening Scotch. Just joining. Holy cow, what's going on here? Hey, Michael, we're just dumping all the new bottles that are going to go into the mix. Okay, have I caught up? Just a small whiskey tasting to the end of the night. Right, we're almost there. We have about 10 to go. The next is Bunnahabhain 14 Pedro Jimenez. Now this is not a very cheap bottle. Costs us about $191. $10.1 per year because it's 54.3%, so it does help there. Balblair.
Never.
This one we found in a local shop, a Dusty, and we picked it up for $99. So this Balblair, I think it's an 18-year-old, 91, bottled in 09, I think it was. Is that right? Bottled in 09 would be a very old stock, wouldn't it? Let's have a little look. We've shared quite a bit of this one. Yeah, distilled in 91, bottled in 2009. Not too many of those around anymore, are there? Works out at $5.6 per year. Bargain, I'd say. Long Row, 14. Sherry cask. I think, yeah, let's put it over here. Can you squeeze it in? You know, the Long Row compared to other Springbanks, not nearly as expensive. $120 works out at $5.9 per year at 40%. Ooh. I'll pick this one up because the cask, I mean the box is a bit weird. Alan has gone, but our whiskey friend Alan would very much appreciate the Longmorn 16 green bottle.
Finally, but forgot to get it.
You can see that's been shared quite a bit as well, and we still haven't tasted it. Now, we do have the Longmorn 16. I can see it up on the shelf there. We have the blue one already in blind tasting. This one was an auction purchase. $132. Works out at 7.4 per year. Ah, Scotch on the Bayou. Leanne. This is the bottle that was opened to send you a sample. Glen Scotia Victoriana. This is the 54.2% version. That's right. Just push some others back. I think I can fit more on my side now. It's a wall of whiskey. Okay, we'll put this one in the middle because it can tower over the top. There you go. I think the previous batch of this was 51%, so this did come from Europe, along with ordering something else. Lime burners.
Oh, yes.
Has anyone heard of lime burners? This is approximately an 8-year, but it's a Solera system, and it's an Australian whiskey. So it's
I have no idea with the south. About this.
Yeah, well, I thought it'd be interesting because it's
Solera.
Yeah, it's basically a sherried whiskey, but it's an Infinity Solera cask, if that makes sense. Only 43%. But the whole point is that it has worked its way through, cascaded through casks. So you can't really say it's an 8-year-old whiskey, but roughly they said it's about 8 years by the time it comes out. 3 to go. Oh, and this is a good one. I meant to put in Octomore 9.3. But by mistake, I put in 6.3. 64%. Yeah, so this is the Isla Barley version. And this is the most ridiculous price per year. $38.8 per year. Because this is only a 5-year whiskey coming in. Well, we bought it at auction. $290. There's no way this can live up to this price. No way. $38.8 per year.
About today's price.
Well, it's an older bottle, but still. Octomores are well over $30 per year. That's above Cavalands, it's above Springbanks, everything.
We get a ppm to 58.
Well, it says the ppm is 258, but we've had Octomores. We've had an Octomore tasting at the distillery, and that ppm doesn't make it through the distilling process. 2 to go. Old Ballantruan. It's a simple one. $86. It's the 15-year-old version, is it? Oh no, sorry. It's a no age statement. And this is from... Oh, I'm going to forget. Old Ballantruan is from Tom Tool, I think. It's a peated Tom Tool. Is that right? I thought I had written that down here.
The peated most.
Yeah, but it's... No, Tomatin. Oh, someone correct me. Ballandalloch, Banffshire. This is a peated version of another malt, which is Tom Tool or Tomatin, and I've forgotten which one. Somebody will come along. Let's go back to the chat. There's one left. Oh, Brianne, you're having some Aaron. Very nice. Let's see. Donna Pass. That Bunna 14PX is fantastic. Yes, you've drunk this actual bottle, Tim. Drinking our whiskey before us. Let's see. 9 Dimes. Your collection is amazing. Oh, is that ours? Yes.
We have no kids.
Yes, we have no kids, Deepa just said. Yes, an Australian distillery, right? Yes, it is. Scotch Down Under, from my hometown. Oh, it is. So the Lime Burners is a local. Nice. Wow. Scotch Down Under. Let's see. Actually, where is Lime Burners? Western Australia, I think it was. Was it? From Humble Beginnings. I almost thought it said Bumble Beginnings.
A copper box.
Yes, they're all copper pots. Western Australia. Great Southern Distilling Company. Small batch, hand distilled, non-chill filtered. Yeah, we thought it was sort of a local barley type of a whiskey. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it, Scotch Down Under. Nice. Right. Are we all caught up? That ppm is of the barley, not the spirit. Oh. Right, Tim? That's why it doesn't make it through. So I think they're quite softly peated on the B side of distillation. Aaron, if you still have samples from the Octomore you tasted at the distillery, you should compare it to the 6.3, as that was the same thing, but aged 5 more years. So, Aaron, it sounds like you have tasted that, and I'm pretty sure, yes. If I can get to my camera, hang on. There it is. Here is the sample from the distillery. Octomore 6.3, but 10 years old. And I've tucked it in here so that when it does show up, we will have it to try. I have to say, when I opened this bottle, the cork totally disintegrated, so I had to put a different cork on it. I forgot we still got one left. The last one is another Talisker to finish. This is the 8-year-old at 59.4%. Works out at $13.7 per year. So that is quite a pricey one too. But that'll be interesting to, at some point, maybe compare it to the 15. Let's see. Old Ballantruan, peated Glenlivet. Had to Google it though. No, Sasha, it's not Glenlivet. It's on the Glenlivet estate. It's a bit confusing. It's something beginning with T. Tom and Tool? Or Tomatin? Tom and Tool. I'm pretty sure. Have another look. Have another look. Oh, there you go. Sorry, it is answered. Ballantruan is from Tom and Tool. Yes. Thanks, Eric. Oh, okay. I'm behind. Oh, it's Quiggin. Hey, Andy. How you doing? Oh, you're literally camping. Fantastic.
How many whiskey bottles you take camping?
Deepa saying, how many whiskey bottles did you take camping? Got to get some of that Glen Scotia Scotch down under. Scotch on the Bayou. Oh my God, it's that Talisker limited edition 8. If so, you're in for a treat. It is. And when I picked the bottle up, I was like, oh, that's very light. Because we obviously haven't tasted it yet. And there's not very much left because we've been sharing it with everybody. No. Now, of course, we have about half bottle because we have 200 ml in the blind bottle now. But, Donna Pass, this is over the top in a great way. Yes. Sasha, I think you were right with the Tom and Tool. Yes, okay. Oh, yeah. Scotch down under your right. Kuboken is the tomatin one. Okay, I'm feeling the pressure. I've got to be able to work out what this one is. Coming back to it, it is quite grassy. Sort of sweet grass at the start, bit honeyed. Fine pepper rolls in that makes me think it's European oak though. So maybe an old sherry cask. A little sour on the finish. Let's see, how old is that? I think it's older. I thought that last time, didn't I? Is it older than 15? Oh, bollocks.
You get a tip from Eric Stanley.
No, but tips are like this whole it's on the shelf, not on the shelf is totally confusing me because I'm trying to think through all the bottles. So I'm going to ignore that and just trying to go with what it tastes like. Oh, it's a Bruichladdich.
Fine.
Because I stuck my nose back in and I got Bruichladdich. It's grassiness combined with that slight lactic milkiness. So Isle of Barley 2011.
Yes.
Yeah.
Firework.
Yeah, where does I could do fireworks.
Oh, it's standing.
Right.
So I think it's 2007.
Okay, now it makes sense.
And a certain guy, he bought 2011 last week.
Yes.
Yeah, not yet open.
Jason, get it open. Lovely. I still thought it was older. I have not been... Typically, I've been really bad guessing age. I always get that wrong. Okay, back to the chat. First fill whiskey. Amazing. Donna Pass. Saying hello to Andy. I'm getting Game of Thrones vibes. You two are beyond the wall. The whiskey watch. Food Creek. You talk about 25 bottle heels. A 1.14 litre oh, these are all the things that you've taken. I see. Fantastic. Wow, you've really got a lot. You picked up a lot of bottles. Fantastic. Anuj, hey guys, just joining now after putting everyone else to sleep. Yes, I think we've been putting everyone to sleep with a round of whiskey bottles. Somebody asked Deepa something, so it's not me just talking. Donna Pass, wow, Training and Sea going live right after this. Not getting much sleep tonight. Oh, really? We'll make room for Training and Sea. Nice. I love that Anok 12, Greg Lewis is saying. We have an Anok 24. Hasn't made it in yet. There's still, I can tell you there's still 50 bottles to go in. And we need more of these. I actually ran out of supplies.
I'm taking fully in 2011.
Yeah, 2011.
It's beautiful, about 3 years.
I've got this thought now that Deepa picked 2 whiskies for me to drink, so she didn't go top 10 because she's saving those for herself.
I'm curious. I mean, they get by as well.
Sunday evening scotch. Great guess, Phil. Watch out for those tubes. They're going to catch fire from the fireworks. Yeah, nice. I love the fireworks. That was awesome. I guess I didn't give myself an explosion for the first one, did I? Yeah. Jason Carroll. Going to open the Isle of Barley now.
Yes.
Go on, Jason. Open it. You'll have to put a drop of water in, maybe. Okay, Old Ballantrae is from Tomintoul Distillery, but says peated Speyside Glenlivet. Well, Sasha, this is, if you look at a bit of whiskey history, Glenlivet was a term used for many distilleries in that area. And then Glenlivet fought their way through to, controlling their name better. So you can get a Glenrothes Glenlivet and probably a Longmorn Glenlivet. Oh yeah, there it is. But that's why. Jason, question for Deepa. Which of those bottles are you most looking forward to?
Oh, of all these aspects.
Is it only peated?
The
Bunnahabhain? Balblair?
Maybe.
Octomore? Glen Scotia? Actually, we do this little thing sometimes where I don't tell Deepa what it is and she can't tell me what it tastes like, but sometimes I pour her a little bit to try from these to find out if it's something we should share more of or which we should keep it to ourselves.
I think I'll go for this one.
The Victoriana.
I have good memory with Glen Scotia.
Yeah, we have good memories of that Glen Scotia tasting. Right, Scotch and Under. For anyone wanting to know about lime burners, I visited there recently and did an interview with Cameron, the owner. Oh, fantastic. You got a video link, Scotch Down Under? You can post the link in here to a video if you want to. Fantastic. So many were called Glenlivet. That's right. Cool, thanks. Yes, you can see many Glenlivets. You can understand why Glenlivet wanted to fight for their copyright name. I don't begrudge them that. It's because there are lots of distilleries located in the Livet Valley. Literally, Glenlivet. And since Glenlivet was popular, they wanted it on their branding. Yeah. Victoriana is a no age statement. We do also have the Glen Scotia 15 already in blinds. Yes, it is. Jason, before we go, how is your...
Drop of water.
That's all right. I'll have a little bit. The Bruichladdich 2011. Oh, we're getting a little bit of water. 50%. Grassy malty barley. Indian gut. You should build a cardboard. Message retracted. Okay, I got it too early. Sunday evening scotch. Brie and I are sipping a 17-year Arran single sherry cask, 53.4%, and wow, it's amazing.
I think it's 18 to 17.
Yeah, we do have some Arran single casks. I think it's a 15-year-old sherry, so that will show up at some point. So, have you? Hang on. Which Jason? Which Jason was? Jason Carroll. I lost track of which Jason was on the Isle of Barley. Well worth filtering the cork bits out. Yes. Sunday evening scotch, but not with the coffee filter, right? Only with the sieve.
It's fine. Dirty.
A little bit dirty.
It's not that creamy compared to 2007, but it's pretty good.
I mistook the 07 version to have a little bit of smoke about it. It had a little bit of that. Oh, there we go. I see your Show the message. Scotch Down Under. It should work if you post Scotch Down Under, I should be able to click. Link work? Oh, maybe it did get blocked. Anyway, go and see Scotch Down Under's channel and do the search for lime burners. I'm going to do that as well. Donna Pass. Let's see. Do you have Glendronach Scotia bottles from your distillery tasting? Oh, Glen Scotia. In the blind. Not yet. We bought a full bottle of the 19-year cask strength ex-bourbon. Honestly, I've held off on the most expensive or personal precious bottles to the very last. But we do have a few little samples tucked in. I'm pretty sure. I think maybe that's what you're asking. Yes! Not one, but two. That was a fantastic tasting. So, we have this one. Ooh, banging my head on the mic. So it's just a 6-year-old, heavily peated ex-bourbon, 62%, which was absolutely fantastic. I think Deepa called this one the best Isla that she had tasted from Campbelltown. And then we have another comparison here. Oh, that is First Fill Oloroso. Oh, also peated. 56.3%. So we have a couple in there to try.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
So many haven't shown up. Right.
From Australia. The bottle is dark, okay, but it's only every the money.
Let's see, Jason Coates. It's a fairly simplified version of events, but that's the gist of it. Oh yeah, Glenlivet. Sunday Evening Scotch. Look forward to seeing that in a blind sometime. Let's try the link again. Show. There you go. Link has now come in, I think. Good. Let's see. My Isla Barley 09. Oh, it's good. Zebra. It's going to be out. The last little bit.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
That's so painful.
It's almost 11 a.m. here. Really want to dram now.
But we've started 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, when we were tasting. That's okay. Always wondered why they insist on the Glenlivet. Yes, that's why. Wow, I really am sweating now. I put a black shirt on so it wouldn't be obvious.
Ink.
The link is there for everyone to see. Scotch Down Under, thanks for that. Jason Carroll, let's see. I'm getting some nice tobacco notes on the 2011 Isla Barley. It was funny when I stuck my nose back in and suddenly Bruichladdich popped up. I was lost until that moment. Yeah.
Now I'm getting that tobacco, but I've got it, I'm not missing it.
Yeah, as you breathe out through your nose on the second half of it.
Probably more of the dirty, for me.
Yeah, but it's not tobacco smoke, right? It's sort of tobacco leaf with a bit of honey. Ooh, yummy. Right. Chris, Simon and Meg, I was going to ask them, you've probably all fallen asleep by now. If you're still here, have you tried any of the whiskey yet? Let's see, Sunday Evening Scotch. It's been a while since I caught one, but that's how I feel when I watch your lives. Oh, I must have missed a little bit. Donna Pass, the Glen Scotia 2006 12-year single cask strength is so good. Bought 3 before the tariffs after your video. Oh, very good. Well done, Tim. This is a blast. Oh, I just realised I'd left it on the close-up camera for the last 5 minutes, haven't I?
Oh, oops.
I have a bad case of bottle envy. Sorry, Leanne. Well, you know, there are options. All of these will be available at some point. Eric, I can understand bourbon is not your wheelhouse, but I would like to see you guys try a few American single malts. Balcones, Westland, to name a couple. Eric, you will see that there is a Westland Gariana on the shelf there. We actually like that quite a lot. I've had a couple of little samples of Balcones, like the blue corn, the Texas, whatever, and they're just too woody and shouty and
to perfumey, to corn, too much of corn.
The blue corn is obviously a weird one, but the other one, the malt, it's actually, I think Cavalan has the same issue sometimes. It's like revving at 8,000 RPM or something. It's not that sort of subtle, delicate. Well, there again, these aren't subtle or delicate either, but there's something about them that it's just like the engine revving too hot for me so far.
For me, it's too sweet.
Too sweet?
But then the mostly put the ice. Taste put the ice.
No, the Balcones single malt is designed to be drunk as a single malt, but they're still young. There's still a kind of it's not a forced maturation. The weather forces the maturation. And maybe the India whiskies will have similar profile. India, Texas, Taiwan. Because the weather forces things along. Jason Carroll, like dried tobacco leaves. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Okay, we really should wrap it up. Last few comments. Sunday evening scotch.
Oh, yeah.
Just making sure you guys know you're still zoomed in on the bun. Oh, yeah. Yes, we are. Noticed it after. So many great bottles in front of you guys. Yeah, Leanne, I know. We are spoiled. We do appreciate the fact that we are spoiled. That Old Ballantruan is awesome, Anuja's saying. If I remember correctly, it was on the blind set I sent you. Yes, of course, Anuj. Remember when Anuj sent us the set?
Oh yes.
And we loved the Old Ballantruan. I think it was maybe
actually maybe because of
it was because of that, Anuj,
because of you.
I added this to an order when it was from a site. I think it was from Europe.
So good.
So I ordered the 15, but people have said that maybe the younger ones are better. Anyway, we shall find out. Yes, but yes, Anuj, it was you. Wheels. I'll send you some Rua from here in Charlotte. Charlotte in Port. Oh, Charlotte in Port and Sherry. Ooh, sounds interesting. I have not heard of that one. Clementine. Hi, Clementine. Clementine is...
hello. Is that... You're old enough.
Old enough to watch. Cheers, Clementine. Nice to see you on here. Haven't seen you for ages because of lockdown, of course. Every other bourbon I try is just oak overload. Indy, I think we're on your side of things there. Yeah, I think you sent us the 10, Anuj. Yeah.
I thought for the 30 years.
How about a few double blind shows, Aaron? We used to do the 3, didn't we? I think you were wanting to get through the whiskies faster, right, Aaron? Well, we do still have some bourbons in the blind tasting. There's still about 7 lurking there, and we did say we would double up when the bourbon showed up. Donna Pass. My experience with Balcones is still kind of limited. Just a few varieties, but I'm loving them all. Yeah, Sunday evening scotch, you like a wider variety of whiskies than we do. I know you like the Russell Reserve and all that as well. All that. A wide variety of world whiskies, bourbon and scotch. You are an enjoyer of all.
Finish. Whiskey.
Yeah. Yes, it is good. I know where you guys are on bourbon. Have you had many American single malts? Lots to explore there too. We have not had many. There's lots to explore on this table though. And we will be back with number 102, picked for us by Bruce. Oh, it's like mild bubblegum now after the Isle of Barley. Not that I tasted it or anything. Thursday for 102.
And you say something.
Oh, any last comments before we run away? Let's see. Wheels. It's a single malt. They use first fill casks to finish them for years. Also cask strength. Oh, does sound good. 9 dines. Cheers. Cheers all. Ardbeg Ugadal in my glass. Oh, Oogie. A top shelf whiskey for us. You guys are alcoholics.
But
Clementine.
you are not.
Actually, we drink just below the recommended per week. We are alcoholic buyers, but not necessarily drinkers. That Westland American Oak is pretty good in my opinion. Haven't had any of their special releases, Anuja's saying. Haha, touche. Definitely a lot to explore in front of you. Cheers, Phil and Deepa. Great stream.
Now we go to Canada. T-S-C. Denny,
Yeah,
C.
Trenny and C. If everybody needs a bit more whiskey tube, off to see Trenny and C up in Canadian land. Cheers all. We will see you on Thursday.
At 1.
1 o'clock. The earlier normal schedule. Cheers.